This is a video on my DVD collection. This series will be done in 4 parts. Part 1 will be the stuff at the top here, as well as the first row. The second part will be my Tom's DVDs, right here, and 1 extra. The next will be my Blu-rays and VHS collection. And last will be my 4th row, which is miscellaneous stuff, as well as this box over here, which is just extra stuff. Quick note, I will be recording the first shelf before the top of the shelf. This is because I have something coming in, and yeah. This is going to be a very unscripted video, so expect a lot of ums and ahs. It's just how I talk. So yeah, let's get this started with the first shelf. Alright, here is... I'm filming this later because of a recent addition, but here's the top of my shelf. Alright, first up is Elf, this... I forgot what it's called exactly. It's some deluxe edition for it. I think it's cool. It's a Blu-ray of it, and it comes with this neat tin thingy. And it comes with... Oh shit, first time looking here in years. I don't really watch Elf, but it comes with the soundtrack, the Blu-ray, and a stocking, and a few other cards, I think. Neat to have, but I've not seen this movie in a while, because I haven't really gotten around to it. Alrighty, next up is the Animaniacs Complete Series. Another one I got for Christmas, and this is a good release. But it's from that time in Amazon where they didn't really do that good with delivery. You kind of see it with, well, yeah. Here's seasons 3 to 4 for some reason. Guess I swapped them. There's the back. I need to get new ones of these. But yeah, they're basically just the season DVDs repackaged. I'm not going to show you them since they're kind of falling out of the case, and hell, it's too small for even these, but yeah, you can look, I'm sure you can look at this online, and it comes with this cool little pamphlet that has all the episodes per thing, because I had it, wait, seasons? Okay, yeah, I just had it flipped to the wrong page. That's season 1, and season 1. Yeah, you get the idea. There's the first 2 seasons of Animaniacs. Not going to show you the discs, because again, this thing's practically falling apart. Put it back together, and put it back in the slipcase. We'll need to get we'll need to get a better copy of this, for the sake of having the discs. Alrighty, here's why I delayed this. This came from the day of filming. This came out yesterday. The 4K of Hamilton. I've never seen it, but oh, I have issues with this one. Alrighty, it came. If you look on Amazon, it had this little thing, and the back, the quote unquote back, had this. So you'd assume by seeing it, it would be like a regular 4K release with a, like the SpongeBob one I show. I'm going to show. I mean, this is gonna come before. No. Let me put this one back. No, it is not. So it opens up. It has a slipcase, which is hard to get on. Like kind of easy to get off, hard to get on, and it does open up. Looks all nice. By the way, if you saw the pictures, you would think that it's like a big box. No, it's this. Here's my big issue. The discs come in sleeves. This is an $80 box set. $80, and they come in sleeves. I'm not even going to try to get them out to show you the discs. Who thought this was a good idea? Sleeves. Sleeves. Why? It looks awful. It doesn't look awful, but like, it's hard to get out. And you gotta clean the disc every single time you try to pry the discs out. And not to mention, getting the slipcase back on, heaven help you. for $80, I wouldn't. The Blu-ray's overpriced too. Like $40 for a for like a standard Blu-ray. That's unacceptable. I'm sorry. This should have been like kind of like the Elf one, like a tin case or whatever, with all like everything separated. It also comes with some sheet music and some pictures, which again, $80. Really? I still like paid it since, you know, I wanted to watch this in the best quality possible. I hear it's really good, but yeah. I'm a little disappointed, I admit. $80. But gift card. But anyways, finally, the Flying Scotsman memorabilia set. I haven't looked, I didn't want to get it all disorganized, so it's a 4-disc collection. If you know the Unlucky Tug, this is what he had. There's the back, there's the side, there's the other side, and there's the spine. There are 4, here's all the memorabilia, and here's the inside. This flaps up on a little magnetic thing, I believe, to show you the discs, which I will open up momentarily. They are a little hard to get out, especially on their own, but like, once you get 1 or 2 out, the rest come out. It comes in 4 slip cases. Here's the first one with the 1929 movie and 2 I think 1960s, or maybe just some documentaries. The menus are alright, I guess. They're simple enough, but they have a good presentation. That's disc 1. Here's disc 2. Everything's kind of on my lap here, so I'm kind of fumbling. This is the stuff with the USA tour. Alrighty. Alrighty, so my iPad died, so I believe I stopped at disc 2. So I'm gonna show that one again, just in case. No, yeah. So here's disc 2 again, just a quick little thing with the USA tour. Slim case when possible to open. There is the disc. Alright. Next up is disc 3 of the Australian tour. Here's the disc. I like this one a lot. Yeah. And finally, disc 4, which is practically just extras. The People's Engine is really long, and frankly, I was kind of struggling to sit through the last hour or so. Damn attention spans. Okay, that was weird. It opened clamped at the bottom, like the middle bottom. Whatever. Here's the disc, and alrighty, that is the Flying Scotsman memorabilia set. Honestly, it's not as expensive as you'd think. It's kind of what I expected the Hamilton set to be. Like, I expected it to actually be like that. Like a big box set filled with all the stuff. Instead of just like a tiny little slipcase where for some reason they put all the discs in sleeves, causing you to panic whether you damage the disc and wipe it on your shirt every time you put it in the player. I'm not saying that should be customary, but I digress. Alrighty, that's the Flying Scotsman memorabilia set, and that concludes the top of my shelf. After this, we will go on to the first shelf, which I have pre-recorded, as I said earlier, and see you there. For my first DVD and VHS, we have Be My Valentine, Charlie Brown. This was one of my first tapes. I got along with another one. You'll see that in the final part, because it's not on my shelf currently. Here is the tape. I haven't tested this, but I've only tested like the first minute or so, and it does seem to work well. That's not including trailers, which do work. Next up is a very special one. It was my best birthday ever, Charlie Brown. This one I got in a lot with a few other Peanuts tapes The next one of which is the special one I got it for. And here is the label. The next one, probably the rarest tape I have, I'd say. It's the Girl in the Red Truck, Charlie Brown. Again, I got this, and except for Be My Valentine, the rest of my Peanuts tapes for around just under $100. Amazing deal for a really rare tape. I am so happy I have this. Next up, Snoopy the Musical. This is I'm not gonna replace this, but it is in meh shape. Not meh, but like, you know, just look at the tape. There's so many stickers on here. Like, you reckon it was a rental? I'm not sure though. Yeah, these things are impossible. The slipcases are impossible to get on. Next up is You're in the Super Bowl, Charlie Brown. This is the shell copy. Well, not the shell copy. Pretty much, you know, it's the only copy. I will say, I do like the label on the tape. It's probably one of my favorites. I like how it has Woodstock on it. You know, it has some flavor rather than the other Paramount ones. Rounding off the Peanuts tapes is probably the second rarest, other than Red Truck. Probably not sought after. 2 Peanut specials. This is a 97 tape that comes with It's an Adventure, though it's hidden behind this rental thing, and a Charlie Brown Celebration. I forgot to rewind this after recording it like a year ago. Not a year ago. I say a year ago. A while ago. Look, it's Blockbuster exclusive, and here is the tape. Look at that. Probably the heftiest tape I have in my collection. Now, moving on to the DVDs. It's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown. This was one of my first, maybe not one of the first, but it is a DVD I had for a while. It's a later reprint with the silver label. I'll probably change the name of what I call this, but silver, blank, you'll get what I mean. Next up is Snoopy's Reunion. I got this not along with Easter Beagle. Here's the front. There's the back. There's the disc. Pretty good special along with Easter Beagle. Next is Peanuts 1970s collection. I remember way overpaying for this back then. I forgot when I got it, probably around like 2023-ish, maybe 2023, 2024-ish. And yeah, it does come with a slip cover. I was opening it the wrong way. I'm an idiot. It does come with a slip cover. And here are the discs. Can't be bothered to rearrange them. Next up, one of my personal favorites. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Probably one of my favorites to rewatch, mainly because I'm a sucker for musicals. I kept it's called Deep Discount, something on Amazon. There's the disc. I kept it in there just for keepsake, because I think it was one of my first Amazon purchases at all. Got this back in 2021, I believe. Does it say? No, it does not say a date on here, but yeah. No, April 10th, 2021. Had this for 5 years now. Crazy. Alright, next up is the Peanuts Holiday Collection. This has the 3 holiday specials, and I wasn't sure how to label them, or like order them. I know it says on the back it's whatever, this, but I did it in special release order, so Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving. And this, as you can see here, it is the Canadian version, and unlike some later releases, I assume, specifically the 4K, they do all come in their own individual cases, which I love. But it's not that much later since they do have the silver disc, which I am not a fan of. I actually effing hate them. But what can you do? Alright. He's your dog, Charlie Brown. Nothing really interesting to say. It's a decent special along with Life as a Circus, but like, you know, it's not a really interesting DVD. I never was really into those featurettes. Alright, here's an underrated one. Happiness is a Warm Blanket, Charlie Brown. This one is, around... There are a lot of firsts, but I think this one was, like, the first when I was building up my collection. Maybe it was something else. Well, you'll... At least my first Peanuts one. There's the, digital code, if for some reason you'd want an expired code, and, thing for peanut butter. And here are the... Oh. I didn't even notice it because it was hidden. It comes with a digital copy and the DVD on one disc. So that's interesting. There's both. There's my now heated, digital pamphlet thingamabobs. Alrighty. The Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show. This is I don't like this release, okay? Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show by itself is kind of meh after rewatching with some of my friends, but the quality on the discs is just awful. Not awful, but it's like there are no subtitles, and they're just not up to standard. And as you can see at the back here, they're burned discs, as you can see by the weird DVD logo, because I don't know why Amazon did that. It's crap. Alright, next up. This is America, Charlie Brown. This is the Warner Brothers reprint, and this series is so mixed. The first half that was aired in '88 is actually one of it's maybe not the best Peanuts content, but it's good. I enjoyed watching it. The second half, especially Transcontinental Railroad, it's so low budget that it kind of hurts to watch. It's not good. Alrighty. Peanuts Emmy Arnold collection. This is, frankly, I wanted this for a while, but now that I have, you'll see this, it's kind of useless. There's disc 1, and there's disc 2. Like I said, disc 2. Alright, here's an interesting one. Well, semi-interesting. He's a bully, Charlie Brown. This is one of the later releases where they really wanted to put in a Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show episode, as you can see, Snoopy's team manager. But what's interesting about this one is, aside from the weird rerun, it comes with an alternate version of It's a Short Summer, Charlie Brown. Here's the disc. I'm not sure when exactly, someone might fact check me in the comments, but what they did is they changed a few lines around and recontextualized the story as a narrative instead of a flashback like the original one. This one has, I think it has the later redubbed version, while another release I have, which you'll see at the end, has the original, which I think is interesting. Alright, next up is Peanuts 4 Movie Collection. I am not a fan of the DVD versions of the Paramount movies, or like the 4 movies, because for some reason, they decided, even though I get they were shown in widescreen first, but I love how the Blu-rays showed Charlie Brown, Boy Named Charlie Brown, and Snoopy Come Home in 4:3. I will always think that for a Blu-ray, they should prioritize having the full frame, what's like, at least for old stuff like this, you know, 4:3. And maybe an option for 60:9 would have been nice, but, you know. And for the Blu-ray versions of Bon Voyage and Race for Your Life, they just cropped them anyway. And it's like, even though an HD version of Bon Voyage does exist, I have it. Like, it exists. So why didn't they make a Blu-ray of it? They probably had it in storage. The Blu-ray, it is still in HD, but that's neither here nor there. All right. There's the Paramount blank discs. Warner Brothers has gray. No. Warner Brothers has silver. So does Universal, as you see in the Thomas part. And Universal, whatever. Paramount has gray. Warner and Universal have silver. I probably said that right. Also, a bit of a weird thing. The cases, the pages for Race for Your Life and Bon Voyage, they're on wrong sides. It came like this, and A Boy Named Charlie Brown and Snoopy Come Home, they're in the wrong order. Or like, it goes Race for Your Life, Bon Voyage, Boy Named Charlie Brown, Snoopy Come Home. When it should be bam, 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 bam. I'm spending way too much time on this, but I just have a lot of thoughts. Alrighty. Next up, the Peanuts movie. I got this, well, I think around the same time as, what was it? Happiness is a Warm Blanket, give or take. Here's another definitely expired digital code. And the DVD and Blu-ray. I will always love it when companies change the cover art. Because here it's Charlie Brown and Lucy and there it's Snoopy and Woodstock. When they change it from the DVD to the Blu-ray, that's probably one of the best things they've ever done. Alright, next up. I believe this is the last, like, special deluxe edition release. Charlie Brown's All-Stars. With a very crappy transfer of Charlie Brown Celebration. As you can see, it does have the slip cover. And here is the disc. And this is the first one with the Warner Brothers menu, which, except you'll see. Alrighty, next up, Snoopy Come Home and A Boy Named Charlie Brown. Why they didn't swap these, even though when this one came first, I don't know. There's the back. Hard to open for some reason, and they're weirdly tight in here. Here are the discs. I just keep them stock because I don't like swapping things around. Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna show these two. No, I'm not gonna. Change my mind. Here is Go Team Go from the 2014 series. I like Peanuts 2014. Especially the UK dub, or like the European dub is kind of mid, but I do like the US dub. It's kind of like Charlie Brown and Snoopy show, but way higher budget. It's way more consistent, and the pastel art style works well. And here is Springtime. Both of those DVDs have the standard Warner Brothers menu, and I'm just realizing that the case is slightly damaged at the bottom. Oh, it is really bad here. You can definitely see it. I will add that to my spreadsheet, which is in the description. Okay. This one is probably my newest rare one. The Snoopy Collection. I got this one around release, around 2021, 2022, I believe. 2021, yeah? Here's the back, and yeah, it has all the specials. There's your digital codes if you wanted that for some reason, and the discs, Bon Voyage, Race for Your Life, Boy Named, and Snoopy Come Home Upside Down. That's the standard blank blue, and this is a really rare release for some reason. Like, I don't think they printed a lot of these, or like, it was in print for a very short time. So I got this for like $50 on Amazon, and for a point, it was like 20. But now on Amazon, and even eBay, there's something for like $95, which is actually insane. I don't know why. Yeah. Alright, here's the Holy Grail. Not gonna Holy Grail, but the one I'm happiest to have. The Peanuts Ultimate TV Specials Collection. With the slipcover. This release has its issues, I admit. The grand majority of the specials, they're good. Like, and the missing, yes, and also it does come with the pamphlet. It's good, you know? Like, a lot of the specials did actually have not come out on Blu-ray. The Amazon did damage the package a little bit. It's kind of hard, you know. But like it's still usable. There's disc 1. Flip the page, and again you can see on disc 3 spindle. It's not good. Disc 2 and 3. And discs 4 and 5. This special... Oh, I fucked up the fucking positioning on that. I put that back in place. And now it's down a bit. Hold on. I'll probably cut this out if I have time. Whatever, good enough. If it's bad, I'll fix it later. This release has a lot of issues, though. The transfers of some of the specials, especially the later 80s and 90s ones, they're not good. A Charlie Brown Celebration has an HD version that looks really good. Like, some of them look straight from the cells or whatever. And the audio's good, too, according to one of my friends. But they used a crappy DVD transfer from Celebration that looks so dirty, too. Same for It's an Adventure. The VHS looks better. The colors are brighter on the goddamn tape. How does that happen? I'm happy to have it, but I do definitely think it could have done some better QC. Alrighty. On to the SpongeBob collection and the last part of this video. The first and second seasons. It's just a box set of the 2012 reprints, I believe, of SpongeBob. I want to get at least seasons 1 to 5 on DVD. You'll see why. I'll show them one by one. Here is season 1 with amazing bonus features. I'm a sucker for special features in DVD games, so this has them in spades. Well, the disc kind of, well, that's what happens when you make your DVDs cheap, even though I got it in a store. Don't even know how the hell that happened, but I digress. Here is disc 1. Disc 1. I'm trying to desperately keep the package. There we go. That should be somewhat better, I guess. And here are discs 2 and 3. Alright, time to never open you again. And here is season 2. The back. Are you... No, you're actually functioning. Yippee. I hate the generic font now looking at it. There's disc 1, disc 2, and 3. Maybe one day I'll do like a Lego lover and do a Thomas Home Media review, but for all my DVDs, but I don't think I got the energy to do that, right? Put them back in the case. I said put them... Trust me, this is not the tightest slipcover I have. Oh, and here's the back of the box set. Forgot about that. Okay, here's my... Other than the ones at the top, the biggest box set I have. The best 200 episodes ever. I had some tape on the side. Kind of see it here. And here's the back. It comes with the 2017 reprints of the first 100 and the next 100 episodes. So seasons 1 to 9. This is probably one of my like the ones this is probably the release I have the most nostalgia for. We'll say we'll leave our little friend Picky here to we'll lay you against here. Sure, Picky's there. This I'm sorry, but I hate this. No, I thought this is my least favorite, but like, okay, I'm just gonna take it out. You'll see in part 4 that this is just the tip of the iceberg. It is so hard to get out these discs, and you got. Oh, perfect! I was touching the back. Lovely. Someone says that wasn't meant to be taken out like this, but I digress. Discs 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like I'm gonna break these. Never taken them out like that in a while, at least. And 11, 12, 13, and 14. Oh my god. I hate how easily they just pop out like that. I guess it's better than it being broken, but like, I guess better it's made for it than anything. Alrighty, next up is the next 100 episodes. Did I show the... Oh, whatever. I'll show the back of first 100 again after. This is just a reprint of season 6 through 9 on DVD with different labels. It'll be... Yeah, I'm using my iPad to film this. There's 7 through 10, 11 through 14, and 15, 16. It's like they're hard to get out. I had to use like a mechanical pencil to push down on the things. It felt like I was gonna break the disc in half. I hate it so much. All right, put you back in here for future use. Okay. Actually, no. Wait. I think the next one has it. Has the weird style that I was talking about earlier, alluding to. This, another 100 episodes with the slipcover. I realized I didn't show you the back, but like you can look it up on the wiki. Whatever. It's detailed. I think it's season 10 to 14. Yeah. This one, I think... Did they... Please tell me they... Okay. Okay, they didn't, but they used... This style is awful. You can't... They put it on every single side. And it's like... It feels like it's all gonna fall out if I look at it wrong. And again, hinges, broken parts. And frankly, I'm not going to bother showing you the disc since it's just a sea of gray, and I'm sure the glare wouldn't allow you to see it. And the menus. Holy Lord, the menus on this suck. No music. Except for seasons 10 and 11. But 12 onwards, there's no music, not even anything. I think seasons 13 and 14 use the exact same menu design, period. No season number, no anything. And season 12 just has the number. Like, it's awful. So personally, I don't think there's any benefit to buying maybe seasons 6 through 9, no, 6 through 11, I mean. But seasons 13 and 14, just buy this and get 10 and 11 for free. Just buy this. Also, why are you miscolored? Who are these two glup shittos? Especially you. But whatever, that's beyond the point. Alrighty. These two I'm gonna just present all at once because I'm lazy. Seasons 10 and 11. I'm gonna start with season 10. Season 10 of SpongeBob, which I got before. Just a simple 2-disc set. Like, nothing really to talk about, but I like having the original release. I like having like the single releases other than everything all in one. Except when I already have it, you know. Más y menos. And season 11. I think this is the... I'm not sure if any of the others came with shorts, but yeah. I like how this one actually has the stuff on the back. There's disc 1. Let me turn you around. Disc 2 and 3. Okay. Skipping seasons 12 to 14, since again I got them. I got them in another 100. The complete 15th season with a slipcase. This is made in Germany. Ooh. I hate how the slipcover kind of hides it, but I hate how this one uses like a black case. I dropped like a fucking idiot. I hate how this one uses like a black case, while the others use a clear case. Like it doesn't fit up. You'll see that. You'll see that with my compilation releases. Oh, my next one. Huh. Funny how things work. This is one of my childhood DVDs. Not Going On Since Sponge Buddies. Love this one. Bit of a damage on the bottom, but yeah. I think this is a case swap since the disc is upside down, but I'm used to it being this way, and I don't really want to change it. I love this release. I love it. Next up is Sea Stories. This one has the alternate ends to Shanghai, which is the reasoning I kind of got it, and overall I just love the cover. It's really creative, even though the case is flimsy as hell, but that can be fixed. There's the DVD. Okay, the next two are really special since they were the first. This one they're part of the lot, we'll say, that got me into collecting. Lost at Sea. Again, love this release. The menus on the early DVDs were so creative. Look them up. Like, I think up to Atlantis Squarepantis. I think, but I may be wrong. There might be a few others with good menus, but yeah. And Karate Island, which you'll see in a minute. It's way too early. Again, great menu. Good episodes, I'd say. If you look, I'm not gonna show pictures, but look up Pat Mac's video on international DVDs, or it was either international or bootleg DVDs. That video would mention this and Lost at Sea. That's what got me into collecting, and I will always love these. If I'm ever clearing out space, I don't think I'll get rid of these. I'll put it in the box in the intro. Next up is It's a SpongeBob Christmas. It's just a Blu-ray. Like, what do you want? What do you want me to say, right? It's a Blu-ray. It's, for some reason though, also, before I rant, here's the digital copy that's expired. Code may not be valid. May not. Anyways, for some reason, it has the Blu-ray. It mentions the episodes from Not Nonsense Sponge Buddies, and I don't know why it has that. They're not even. I'm not sure when, but I know that this early season got a remaster. Someone can fact check me in the comments on when that was. No, they're a straight DVD rip or VHS rip. The funny thing about the early DVDs was that they were actually a combination of two releases. Not Go Nonsense and Sponge Buddies was Not Go Nonsense and Sponge Buddies. And I'm mentioning here because I forgot to earlier. And while watching Lost at Sea a while ago, I noticed that they used two separate masters. So, like, they used the master for Spongy Could Fly and Anchors Away, I believe. I forget exactly which. Oh, boy. the pilot, a mini movie, and the square shorts. This release is, I don't want to say dog shit, but it's pretty bad. For some reason, okay, so it has the pilot, where is it? The pilot, which isn't just Help Wanted, but also Reef Blower, but not Tia the Treatum for some reason. Okay, it has the premiere version of Truth or Square. There's 3 versions. The premiere version, which is 51 minutes, the rerun version, 44 minutes, and the extended version, which is 58 minutes. I can't go into the differences, but for some reason they put the premiere version on this. And the 42 shorts, how do you mess up shorts, right? Pretty much half of them, if not the majority of them, end like a second early, and they're cut off, and it's just like, it feels so lazy. I hate it. I don't like this release, and it could have been done so much better. It's so sloppy. Alrighty. Next are... Okay, I lost the slipcover, but it's Big Hits Volume 2, which is 2 triple packs. Yeah, they're just called triple... I'm just gonna call them by their wiki name, which is Triple Pack 3, which is Heroes of Bikini Bottom, 10 Happiest Moments, and Legend of Bikini Bottom. I lost a slipcase for some ass reason, but yeah. There's this one, there's the disc, there's the disc. That's Triple Pack 3, and Triple Pack 4, which has much better episodes overall. Which has SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric, Home Sweet Pineapple, and Where's Gary? Looking inside, though, it has, like, this pamphlet for Lego SpongeBob, but it has the original discs. Like, let me flip this over. It uses the original, like, disc that would have come with the original copies instead of those gray Paramount ones, which I'm all for. I love that. I will say, though, that if I'm ever getting rid of space, these are going to go. I do not like I just want a box set of, like, 3 boxes. I don't care if it's thicker. I like having the original releases. You know? Like, just box them all in one. It makes things so much easier. Alright, then. Next up is SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric. No, why do you say... No, SpongeBob Movie Collection. I completely fucked that up. It's just the DVD versions of... For some reason, it has Sponge Out of Water at the top and SpongeBob Movie at the bottom, but yeah. The DVD versions of both movies. Even though in the disc, because I don't think I've switched them out, or, like, you know, whatever. It's the movie first, and Sponge Out of Water, which is how it should be. I don't know why. Odd release, and I do want to get the Blu-ray set with all 3 movies. Or at least the individual releases of the next 3. Yeah, there's 4. Whatever, fuck. Alrighty. Another lazy one. Bikini Bottom Bash. Now, this one has Big Birthday Blowout, Truth or Square. Okay, so... This applies to square shorts as well. This DVD is in widescreen. Like, the video itself is in widescreen, alright? Big Birthday Blowout is a widescreen episode, so they put it in widescreen. SpongeBob House Party, Sunbleach, the rest, they're all 4x3, so they pillar boxed them. So they put black bars on the side. Okay, good. Truth or Square is a widescreen episode. So, what did they do? They put black bars all around it. And for square shorts, they had a widescreen menu, but they couldn't put in a widescreen master of Truth or Square. So, there is no proper, widescreen version on physical media of Truth or Square, of any version of Truth or Square. And it pisses me off to no end. Like, Just put it on something. Why is it? Why are you putting the SD version when you're putting HD episodes on it? Just redo it, and it's a new version. Every single version of Truth or Square on here was not released before. The extended version, no. This is the first time the rerun version of 44 minutes was put on here. Like, lazy. Alrighty. Second to last is the SpongeBob musical live on stage with the slipcover. I'll have to add. I like this one. It's very good. It has it's weird that it has a sing-along version on the same disc, cause the thing's 4 hours. The thing's 2 hours long. Add another 2 hours. That I don't remember what this looks like, cause I got on digital for some reason, even though I have the DVD. But whatever, HD, whatever, all that jazz. Yeah. I like the musical though. It's very good. When the going gets tough is my jam. Alright, finally for part 1, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie on 4K. Again, it's a reprint, but again, with the slipcase. Dust. I got this recently, but oh my god. Though, I will say, I know it's from a 35mm whatever of this, but oh, I could actually use this. I'll put this, you're not getting that code, it's mine. Here it is. I don't like the 35mm version of this movie. I don't know, it just looks so, the colors look off. I respect people who do like it, and I do understand it's probably how it was intended in theaters, whatever, but just like, the DVD Blu-ray coloring, like the old one, is overall better. Alrighty. Well, that concludes my DVD and VHS collection. Next part will be Thomas and Friends, which is that whole thing with Flying Scotsman there. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.